well. Tuesday, March 19th, and absolutely elated to be joined by Bruce Aitken, the bass player, I think it is. The drummer, out of the band Isaiah B. Brunt. And welcome along, it is nice to have you here.
Thanks, Grant. Lovely to be here.
Yeah, is it the first time you've ever been to Comodo?
I do believe it is.
Nice. Well, I tell you what, it's a nice little town. Absolutely love the place, and of course it's quite handy. Of course, the three pretty major cities, of course, Whakatane, Rotorua, and Tauranga. Now, you guys, and I'm going to get Isaiah in very, very shortly, but you guys are doing a tour. But you're based in Sydney now.
Sydney, yeah. I've been back in Sydney for about maybe 4 years, maybe, yeah, or roughly.
Nice. Now, you are a Kiwi yourself. Which part of New Zealand do you come from?
Born and raised in Invercargill in the Southlands.
Nice, nice. Well, I'm a coaster myself, I've got to be honest with you.
Right.
Went to university down in Dunedin, and then was snapped up and taken to Auckland, and it's been history ever since, if you know what I mean. But I always had my roots, of course, down the South Island, and of course, especially in the wintertime, they get pretty harsh weather down there, don't they?
I guess. I haven't been there for a long... Well, we were there touring like 4 weeks ago, but yeah, I believe it gets cold. But I don't think as cold as when I was a kid. Somehow I think the weather's changed a bit.
Yeah, I got to agree with you. The climate change has made a big difference, and yeah, we need you to get a little closer to the microphone. Apparently, yeah, that's much better. Yeah, it's a nice microphone. Get really close to it.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, a bit of mic presence. But anyway, being an expat, what made you go to Australia?
Well, I went to Australia originally to play music, actually, back in the late 70s. And done lots of trips across Tasman, and then in 93 or thereabouts shifted to Melbourne to live for a wee while, and then I went to Canada. I lived in Canada for 11 years, and then came back to Australia, and came back to New Zealand for a wee bit of time, then back to Australia, and that's where I am now.
Nice, nice. And at the same time, you've been drumming, gosh, how many years now? I mean...
Well, without saying my age, I've been drumming since I was about 5. And so you could say I've been playing about 60 years on the drums, so yeah.
well, who's counting, right? It feels like yesterday, to be quite honest.
Well, it feels like that to me too, to be honest with you.
Exactly. Now, just playing with this microphone here, do you want to just give me a check, please?
Hello. Ground control to Major Tom.
There we go.
Test 1.
There we go. That's much better.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I got a dicky wire there. I got to be honest with you. So at the same time, I'm going to be joining you guys in Rotorua on Friday night, I think it is.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. I really, really am. It's it's something that we've been promoting here now for a couple of weeks, Barbara? About a couple of weeks anyway. And you're going to be at the Princess Gate. But tomorrow night you're going to be in Raglan. Now, tell me about Raglan. How come you chose Raglan?
I guess Isaiah, when he was putting the tour together, went into the towns that looked the most likely to tour in, because it's a difficult thing. We're going in like the circle, if you like, as opposed to like the crisscross, like when you tour overseas. It's like a lot of crisscrossing. So,
yeah.
I think that's I don't know. I don't have a real answer because I didn't make the booking. So
right.
But it's going to be a great thing because my wife's family are from that region, so I'm looking forward to going to Raglan and hopefully meeting some of the whānau, so that'd be really cool.
Nice, nice. And I kind of hope that, Midge, if you're listening, pop on in, go and have a look at the show. I highly recommend it, I really, really do. I'm really anticipating seeing you guys live at the Princess Gate on
Me too.
On Friday night. I really, really am. But then at the same time, you're playing at a really, really cool venue, of course, the Totra. in Tauranga. That is an absolutely superb venue, and we've done a couple of shows there ourselves. Love the place, really, really do. I know you're going to get a really big reception there.
I've been to Tauranga. I may have played there once upon a time. I can't remember. I've played a lot of places. I've done a lot of touring in New Zealand over the years, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've got a lot of great friends in Tauranga, and Shirley and Linda Ford are going to be there, and yeah, it's going to be great. Really good. Nice,
and I wish you all the best, but I know you guys are just going to absolutely kill it. You've been doing wonderfully so far. You've just come up from the South Island, and now you're doing the North Island. Are you looking at doing any recording this year?
Isaiah will be doing some recording. I think there's something that he arranged before this, before the band thing happened. I don't think we as a band that we've got on the road at the moment are doing anything, but he will be definitely.
Sure.
His next album, Chicago, I think, in Chicago, I mean.
Okay, and I'm going to hit him up very, very shortly, actually.
So you should.
Keep in touch with us, because we want him to release stuff with us so that our fans here can hear it around the world. And believe me, we absolutely love a good bit of blues. We really, really do. You've struck us on a good night too, to be quite honest, because it's Blues Night tonight here at Galaxy, and you can tune in, and I can guarantee you that you guys will be in the mix. I really, really do. I was talking to production earlier on, and they were saying to me that it's all sorted. So good night for Isaiah B. Brunt, and great night to catch us too, Tuesday night. I'm really got to thank you for turning up and coming over here. Now, at the same time, are you looking at doing any further tours after this one?
Yep, there's always tours on the agenda. We're a pretty busy band. So I think when we go back, there's just a period of time where we're just sort of regrouping, and then I'm sure the phone call will come and we'll be on our merry way somewhere else in the world.
You know, I absolutely love that. I really, really do. And looking forward, again, as I can say, to Friday night, seeing you guys live on stage. I really can't wait. I really, really can't.
It's a great show. It really is. It's a great show.
And, of course, Barbara was saying to me that she is also chomping at the bit to get along and have a look at possibly a relation doing this thing on stage.
There is that possibility, yeah.
There is.
Well, yeah, my father's last name and your mother's last name, or Barbara's mum's last name, is the same.
You know, I'm convinced you guys are relatives, because believe me, when I talked to Barbara about it, she's like the CIA or the FBI. She goes, I can neither confirm or deny.
Right.
This is right. And I get the same feeling from your response you've just given me. At the same time, I want to give a shout out, of course, to the rest of the band that are out in reception right now.
Absolutely.
And of course, we're talking about Dave, and Pitty's out there as well. Now, I've known Pitty for a little while. What a great harp player this man is.
Yeah, he's fabulous.
Absolutely born for the job, I'm sure of it.
Sure.
You know, and believe me, I'm amazed every time I see him perform. I really, really am. And looking forward to seeing him do it with a professional like yourself, and of course Isaiah sitting out there as well. So looking forward to getting him in here in front of the microphone as well very, very shortly.
Good.
Got to apologise, we don't actually have enough room to be able to have a sing-along right now, because...
Well, you don't want to hear me sing.
Yeah, you must be like me. I sing tenor, or maybe 12 miles away from anybody that can hear me. I really do.
I think I sing in the shower, mate, that's about it.
Oh, look, the only thing that gets turned on in the shower is the shower.
That's dead right.
Yeah, absolutely. Even the soap cringes. It does. But in the meantime, let's go move on, and we'll come back with Isaiah and possibly one or two other members. You never know. We might be able to call them into coming in and witnessing this. You're right, here at Galaxy.